Hello, I hope you watched the first part of this video over here. I recommend watching that video first, but if you don't want to, let's just go. Let's get into it. Here we have a Sega with S-Fire. Kicking it off with this Sonic and Shadow figure that I was like really jazzed about last time, but now I've realized it's just really goofy. Yeah, I think that just looks a little bit silly. I don't know. What is this? Why is this so cute? It's ReZero? They look so happy. Is that like a baby Amelia? This is a ReZero figure that I will permit because it makes me happy. Rem and baby Rem? That really isn't as cute. They're like barely touching. It's kind of weird. Oh good, they didn't forget Ram. I thought they might have. I like this one more than the Ram, but the Amelia is definitely my favorite. I love that Amelia so much. Looks like S-Fire is announcing a trio of Jujutsu Kaisen figures. Also this very pretty looking Miku. Why is there like little panda steam buns? I don't get it, but it's cute. Here's some colored prototypes of the Demon Slayer stuff they showed last time. Looks as gross as I expected, really. Oh cool, the colored prototype for this Hero Academia figure. Just a lot of the same sort of reddy orange color here. Probably looks really cool in person. Finally, the painted prototype of this Uraraka figure. Looks pretty cool. I do like how the base turned out. Their sculpt of Toga, which again, this looks good. It just doesn't look as good as the Spiritale one. It's kind of a shame really. Like even the base has some of the same sort of elements. Here we have EMONTOYS, and in the description it says Dark Souls and Sekiro, but then it also says deformed figures, and I lose all interest. It's so sad. How hard is it just make cool Dark Souls figures that aren't chibi? I don't understand. Who's the audience? Ah! Here we have another Asuna figure. I do like the look of this one. The face sculpt here looks really serious and mature, which I think is a really good take on Asuna. I guess I have pretty high hopes for this one. We'll see how it turns out. This is gorgeous. Wow. I think I remember the prototype for this, and it's not at all what I expected this to look like. The purple and blue gradation on this effect part is just so pretty. All of these swords as well, it's such a cool effect. I love the coloring on this so much. What a fantastic figure. This one has to be one of my favorites from this WonFes. Who is this, Belfast? It's one of those maid ships from Azulane. I can't stand all of the Azulane figures here. Is this just like a random beluga whale next to this bikini anime girl? Why? That's so weird. I enjoy it. I like that he has a katana as well. That's so badass. I want to see more of this figure. I need to know more. They're also announcing a 1/7 scale of this character from Princess Connect. Why is a Japanese company making silly, chibi Assassin's Creed figures? Who wants this stupid fat Da Vinci? I can't stand this chibi Dark Souls stuff. Like, why does it exist? Next up, we have KADOKAWA. Why do we have a Chinese dress holo? This feels weird. Also, her hair looks really light in this. Maybe it's just the lighting. Of course, a matching beach wedding Asuna to whoever we already had as a beach wedding figure. Asuna always looks cute. Oh, except when she looks like that. What is wrong with that? Those eyes. That is horrifying. What is wrong with that? Is that Nero? Maybe. I'm not sure, but you never know with Fate characters. The sculpt looks pretty nice though. Is this Milim? Is this a wedding Milim? Oh my god, no. She's not wearing any clothes. I am so sick of figure trends right now. This is strange. This base is enormous. And on top of it, we've got Albedo, and guessing this is Shaltir. She's got little vampire fangs, so must be. I don't know, seems like a sort of strange figure to even think about. I don't know, a creepy Maiden Abyss figure. Some of these character designs just, oh, they look kind of weird. Oh my god, they get the little fella from the movie. I love that actually. That's so cute. What is this, some sort of racing queen Aqua? I'm sure there's a matching Megumin, right? Yep, there she is. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? I do like that they've attached the flag to her staff. I think that's a nice touch. And of course Darkness gets left out. She always gets left out. It's so sad. Who is this bunny girl? Not that I care, but... Hero? Some, stupid, sexy animal girl? God bless Japan. I don't even know what this is. Lolly with no clothes and bunny arm? I'm confused. Oh god, don't show me the Neko Pirate stuff again. No, stop. No, no more close-ups. Gee, no. What is this? Is this a lingerie Saber Alta figure or something? Why is Japan like this? Is that another Kurumi? Supersonico Megumin? I'm about to disown KADOKAWA at this point. Alright, I don't know what that is, but it looks really damn cool. Oh, another Megumin figure that doesn't look like Megumin at all. I like the Chomsky and the Chomsky base, but it's like e-girl OnlyFans Megumin. It feels wrong. Oh, they're doing a Froggy Misaka figure? I guess that's silly. Kinda cute. Is that Mai Sakurajima? The bunny girl herself? The face on this seems really not great. It says KD Collection Light here. Is this like a budget figure like Pop-Up Parade then? Kinda looks like it. And then a bunch more announcements for figures. 1/7 scale of this character who I'm not familiar with. Got another 1/7 Miku. 1/7 scale of this character from, I think, Strike the Blood. Oh no. Why are we doing this to Kanade? Ew. God, no. Have some respect. Jun Maeda did not create this story for Kanade to be exposed like that. KADOKAWA have no morals. They just want your money. Is that more Bunny Girl Senpai? Looks like it. Another Journey of a Liner figure. I always like her. And she's getting a non-scale figure in the KD Collection Light series. So yeah, I assume that's sort of a cheaper line of figures for KADOKAWA. Next up we have Q's Q. Oh, it's a Fate character. I don't know her name, but I like the outfit. Seems like a cute figure. Pretty simple, but should turn out pretty good. I want to say it's one of the Saber Wars ones. I didn't even realize she was wearing a bikini. Nonetheless, I think that's a really cool sculpt. I imagine what we have here are like fire blasty effects coming out of those engines, which I think is just gonna look super duper cool. Oh, this is nice. A scale figure of Sei Shonagon from Fate Grand Order? That name sounds fake. I think I'm saying it wrong. I really like this character design though. I'm very keen to see how this turns out. I think all the little accessories and details are gonna make it turn out really, really nice. And they're also doing a figure of the main girl from Tsukihime. I've never read it, so I don't know her name, but I think this artwork looks pretty promising. And I wonder if they'll incorporate the moon into this at all. Seems like it's a big part of the artwork. Is that Milim? I don't know, pink hair, seems legit. I think the pose could look a bit stronger, but I don't know. I haven't seen this outfit before, so that's a plus. Haven't we seen these? Is this one new then? The Roxy one? Why is this show lauded as like the greatest isekai to ever exist? And then all the figures I see are just like, hey, my pants fell off, whoops. I do really like her face here though. I think that's a really nice, very cute expression. All things considered, I think the pose is nice. Like, it's one of the better ones, I'd have to say. Oh god, is this Tolovru or something? Definitely looks Tolovru. Oh cool, I was right. There's also this pink girl who I'm not familiar with at all. It is what it is. And for all you Tolovru fellas, there's another one coming. Has this not gone up for pre-order yet? The Q's Q Bondrude. That base is awesome. I like the details and everything on his outfit. It's shaping out to be pretty cool. What is this? I think it's Toho? Anime Boy Reimu or something? What is this? What? I don't understand. The shading on this is very, very heavy. I don't know how I feel about that. And then there's this crazy looking flandre. I do like this artwork, but this crazy face, we'll see if they can make that as cool as it is here. I assume this is Girl's Frontline. She's got a gun. I guess the gun looks okay. I feel like it could be more detailed. And I don't know, the paintwork here seems a bit lackluster and cheap, I think. Could be better, could be more interesting, but yeah, that's WA 2000. There's also this prototype, which I'm assuming is also Girl's Frontline. I like the sculpt on this so much more. I think there's a lot more going on with this character design. I really just like all the baggage and the things hanging off, and I think it looks nice. Got some blue archive figures, just more guns, I guess. I don't mind this one. I think the pose is quite nice. I really like the expression on the face, and the red halo thing as well is also really cool. Oh, Q's doing their own Riser figure? As much as I love Riser, it has to stop. Do someone else, do Sophie. I feel like this doesn't really capture the charm of Riser. There's no potions. There's no fun, happy mood. It's just like, ooh, I'm taking off my clothes, lol. And it's supposed to be recreating this artwork, which just, it looks so much better. I think there's much better Riser options, even if you want something where she's undressing. Now we have two characters from The Legend of Heroes. We have this cat girl, I guess? Is that a cat girl? And then this very standard anime girl with a very cool looking bow. I like this one. I think it'll turn out nice. And I think her colors play together really nicely. It's a good palette. More 13 Sentinels figures? Let's go! I hope next time they do a character who isn't Natsuno. She has most of them at this point. I think the face looks interesting. They're not really going for the same art style as the original face. I hope it turns out good. 13 Sentinels is so special. Is this Cancole? I always get the Azulane and the Cancole logos confused. Either way, green-haired boat girl, very cute. I really like the green accents in both the hair and the ribbon. Who is this character? That's a pretty cool character design. If only she was wearing, like, I don't know, pants. And also this battle maid lady? Sino? Is that her name or is that the artist? I don't know. Looks nice though. There's no picture for this, but I think this is the My Dress Up Darling logo. So probably the main girl from that is getting a figure, but I don't know. Next up, we have Kotobukiya. We got the panda fella from Jujutsu Kaisen. We've seen that already, right? He looks kind of funny. Oh, that's cool. I guess that's a pair of Tawaru figures. I know Misaka, but I don't know this girl. I also think she looks a bit better, so I hope this turns out nice. Their bases sort of join together, which is pretty cool. I don't know what this is, but I'm scared. And then we've got this SNK character who I don't know. It looks like Terry Bogard. Is this a female version? Either way though, it looks pretty damn good. It looks super clean, nice paintwork. I'm a fan. Next up is Taito, but this will be mostly Spiritale things, I imagine. This is a Bunny Girl Senpai figure, right? Feels like they're really making a comeback now. I really like the pattern on this dress. I think it's nice and subtle. And just the base on this figure in general, especially this cloudy part over here, looks very, very pretty. So yeah, I like it. Is this a Queen Miku? Look at her. I think Miku's pose looks really stiff and not great, but everything else about the sculpt, phenomenal. I think once this is painted, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. I really hope Spiritale can pull through with that. What is going on here? What is that? That looks like Batman's motorbike. I want to assume that this is Black Rock Shooter, and those figures are always stupidly crazy. Man, I can't even imagine what this is gonna cost. Hello, sassy demon gun lady. I think Spiritale does really nice bases. That's another one that just looks really, really good. It seems like this is a character from Blue Archive. I've literally never heard of this franchise outside of figures. Must be popular though, because they keep getting them. Here's another one from Blue Archive, I think. That's just like some cracked up bunny girl. I don't like that. I do not want that in my room. Did Spiritale show this last time? This is their albedo figure, but it's like a rectangle. It's a very impressive sculpt. I just don't know how nice it's gonna actually be to own and display. I can't even start to think who this character is when they don't have eyes. That just makes it so much harder. Looks a bit empty, but it's still very early on, so maybe I'll like it once we see more of it. Oh god, another riser? This one already exists. They just changed her swimsuit to black, and they made the pony orange. Oh, and she's got like a tan line, I guess. Just quickly, these are some of Taito's prize figures. I just wanted to say this, for a prize figure, looks fantastic. The Megami as well. Oh, and Rem. Never forget Rem with prize figures. I'm seriously impressed with the quality of some of these. The next booth is Tokyo figure, which I don't think that's a manufacturer. It might just be a group of them. So there is this special week figure. She looks so cute. Look at that expression. Special week makes me forgive the existence of Uma Musume. Ooh, are these more Radio Eva figures? We've got Shinji with this trench coat. I like that. I like it. Mari as well. She's got the drip. I like that crouching pose. Not bad. Oh, and like the desaturated version as well. They always do that. Let's go. I was hoping that Shokaru... It's not as good as his last one, I think. But that's still really awesome. I think this pose is really awesome. I love the head tilt. I love his absurdly long neck. And even better in the alternate color version as well, I think. It's hella cool. Who is Inbina? That is a figure that exists. The blood and the skulls on the base, really cool. And this artwork on the sleeves, so nice. But what's better is that I think they made a 1-1 scale. If that is 1-1 scale, woo, 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 woo. It's gonna be one lucky fella taking that home. Next up we have PLUM, I think, which is translated to PM Office A, which I'm not sure is correct, but we'll go with it. They have these CGI renders of these two Artemaster girls. Looks kind of cute, but very early on in the process. Shimarin? Let's go! That's very cute. I think the pose looks a tad boring, but hopefully it turns out nice. They are doing all 5 of the quintuplets. What do you know? I think it's probably illegal to just make one of these girls and not do the other 4. It's nice to see that they have all 5 ready to go. They're all here. And it looks like they all come with their own slice of this couch, but you can probably just mix and match and rearrange them how you want if you don't get all of them. Oh, they're doing Gwendolyn from Odin Sphere? That's really pretty. I love the colors on that. Just the whole vibe, the concept of this. I really like that. Look at the paintwork on the leaves here. It fades out to like a deadish yellowy color. That's awesome. Yet another Milim figure. This one is what? Honey themed? Is this like a Winnie the Pooh thing? She's going after the honey? Am I misinterpreting what the hell's going on? This golden yellow effect part it's so nice. One of those figures where you compare it with the original artwork and it's just another tier above it. It's rare, but it happens, and this is it. Next up is FuRyu. So we need to guess how many Rems, because we already know 1 is there. I'm gonna say 2 Rems, and I think we're gonna see 2 wedding figures. Why is this Rem in a bowl? It's like a Little Mermaid Rem or something. Oh, look at the fish! Look at the fishies! That's cute, but why Rem? Other than the orb part, which just takes up way too much room, I really like the base as well. I think that's nice. Next is this Miku? I really like the coloring on the hair on this figure, and the tie as well. The rest of it, I think, is a bit whatever. Could have been cooler. Who is this? They look very cute. She's got little birds on the desk. I love this figure. It looks very sweet. I enjoy it. This umbrella seems a bit too flat. And the spacing of her eyes kind of freak me out. They don't look right. Looks like clan ad or something. Oh, here's a wedding figure. There's one. Can we get another? Do we care what character this is? Do we even make a guess? It's a very intricate sculpt on this wedding dress. Seems interesting. Who is this? It looks like someone's mum. Oh, there's more? Is this Love Live? That looks like a Love Live main character. But I don't know. Figure looks a little bit derpy. They're really out here waiting like 5 years to come out with a super bland Aramanga Sensei figure like this. Oh, this is part of their Taito line, I guess, which is their cheaper figures to compete with Pop-Up Parade. I guess it makes a bit more sense. What the hell is this? It's not Miku, is it? It looks like it's from the 80s. Hatsune Miku. It says Hatsune Miku! What? Why does it look so old? It looks like it predates Dragon Ball. That is a strange concept. Also got a Sonoko figure, and of course the arrow is pointing directly at her butt. There's another rem for the bingo, if we're still counting. Next up we have Medicos Entertainment. They have this bunny made with a interesting sort of base. I feel like it should be filled with more sweets though. Seems kind of strange. More Black Lagoon figures. This one is of Balalaika. Get this very cool figure of Jolene. I do like the base there as well. Next is Union Creative with this very over-the-top Evangelion figure. I wonder how big this is gonna be. Surely it can't be that big, right? This nameplate is very tiny, so maybe it's bigger than I'm expecting. We've got this girl who looks pretty nice, but I think this figure mainly just exists for the booty. And then there's a whole bunch of figures from To Loveru. We got this friendly looking demon lady. The sculpt on this one looks okay, I guess. You've got this nurse demon lady. And then if that wasn't enough to satisfy you, there's a third one. I like the pose on this one. It's cute. Oh, and there's more. There's the swimsuit figure as well, because why not? There's some elf girl. She looks pretty nice. I like this fire whip sword thing. I'm not sure how that works, but seems like it's going to make for a pretty cool figure. I've run out of words to describe characters I don't know. This like cape thing looks like Talon from League of Legends, and now that's all I can think about. This girl looks very cute. I like the hat. This outfit design just looks really spectacular in general. I'm a big fan of how this looks. I'm not entirely sure what colors she's going to turn out to be, but I think that sculpt looks really promising. We've got a figure of Elena, who I completely don't recognize without the witch hat and the broom. But I like the really casual vibes this figure gives off. I think the colors are pretty nice. I like it. It's cool. You'll like Azulane B-Styles. Here's the freeing section. We've also got this one, which is adorable. I really dislike this forehead slit in the fringe though. Jeez, that outfit is just not for me at all. No thank you. And then this lady, who is taking up 2 bar stools because she can. That sounded like I didn't like it. I do like that as a posing concept for a figure though. So props to freeing on that. It's pretty cool. What the hell is this? Why is this immediately after the B-Styles? There is no god. I talked about Brilliant Journey recently, the company behind this illustrious figure. They've also announced 2 more Azulane scales. The art for both of these looks really nice, so I hope they turn out just as nice as the artwork. We are now inexplicably back to Union Creative figures, showing off this painted prototype. I really like the red coloring on this figure, and this fox mask is so nice. So nice. And despite sharing their booth with Freeing for some reason, they're also doing their own bunny girl. I don't think it's anything spectacular, but the hair sculpt seems pretty good. I'll give it that. They've also got like this, I don't know, hipster retro guitar girl. That's really cool. I like that. I do really like the sculpt on this. I think the fashion is really nice. The hair sculpt looks really good as well. Guitar looks pretty good. It's cute. I like it. More stupid, sexy demon girls, but this one isn't from Tuloveru. It's pretty cute. I like the sculpt. I think it's a pretty good pose for something like this. Seems pretty good. Next up, we have Revolve. They only have this one figure, which is of Kanata Amane, who is a VTuber. This is a really cool looking figure. I love the stars on the base, especially how some of them are hollow and some of them are filled. I think that adds a great balance to the composition of the figure. The sculpt and everything of the outfit and the hair just seems really nice as well. I think from what I'm seeing here, this figure has quite a lot of potential, so I hope she turns out really nice once she's painted. Second last is Wonderful Works. Of course, more Riser figures. I feel like she's somehow leading the tally of figures at this point, which is crazy. This is the long-awaited Riser and Claudia, like, slumber party lingerie figure. Her face and hair look so good. It's a shame I don't care about the rest of the figure. Same with Claudia as well. She looks pretty good. I'm sure someone who needs a bonking is already trying to smash pre-order on this one. That purple hair is mesmerizing. It's so purple. This is ZB26 from Girls Frontline, and damn, that's cool. And I think this one is just an original illustration. I think her proportions are very strange. I don't like how noodly her arms are compared to, you know, all of this. It just seems a bit weird. Nice head sculpt though. I do really like that. And then finally, lucky last is Wanderer. This is their unicorn figure. I believe this is the first time we're seeing the sculpt of this. I like it a lot. I've always wanted a unicorn figure. Hopefully, once this is colored, it impresses me enough that I want to buy it. She's looking very adorable right now. I really like the composition of this. I think it's super promising. This girl looks like some sort of slave. She's all chained up with like a tattered dress or something, I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know, it just seems a little bit creepy to own as a figure. And then ending it off with this big mama of a figure. I think of what little armor there is on this figure. It looks really nice. I also do like the hair sculpt and everything. I don't know what purpose the orb serves, but I enjoy it. So before I go and ponder my own orb, that wraps it up for Summer Wonder Festival 2022. This has been an absolute marathon of a video to record, but I've spent like 4 or 5 hours or something just talking about figures. So thank you to everyone who stuck around for the whole thing. If you like this content and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do that. I have a series called Ami Recap where I'm going to talk about all these figures again, but in more detail and critique them a bit more. So make sure you're sticking around for that when these figures go up for pre-order. But anyway, make sure you've liked the video. This has been the Ando Experience, and I'll catch ya in the next one. Bye.